Hi, everybody. Welcome to Lesser Saints of Discord, your one and only sister show to the Laughing Scoundrel podcast. That'll be going on right after this. Join us every Friday, 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And a couple of announcements. Nick is supposed to have Rick Shapiro.
The hell is
if you don't know who that is, he's a comedian that's is famous among comedians on the East Coast. And then another update is on Monday, I will be on the show Underhaven. So if a few of you could show up for that, that'd be nice to see some familiar names in the chat. That'll be at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. So, yeah, that's it.
You know what's really cool? I accidentally hit the stop stream and stop recording buttons as soon as the intro music finished. But because of the goddamn buffering and my speed of re-hitting the start stream, it just looked like it was fucking buffering for you guys.
Yeah, cool.
And instead of hiding that, I decided to out myself.
Yeah. Also,
wow.
Dina and Larry both resubscribed. Thanks, everybody.
Aw, that's sweet of you guys.
Yeah. Larry's at 19 months, and Dina is at 13 months. Thank you, guys.
Woo!
Yep.
Also today, I know there's myself, Jables, and then there's Addie, Rimshee, Sir's watching, and Yami's joining us again. So,
hi. That means,
yeah.
Addie and me back again. That's great.
Yeah. Fucking full house tonight, damn.
And so this is our Mother's Day special, I guess.
Wait, it's fucking Mother's Day?
It's Mother's Day on Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Sunday. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you got 2 more days, but we got some mommy articles in the bank.
What's really good is I still don't have anything for my pregnant wife.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, she's not a mom yet. She's just living with a parasite.
Wow.
Very expensive tapeworm that you're forced to take care of.
It's not a tapeworm. Tapeworms make you skinnier.
I would say something, but I don't.
And all I hear from the other room as I finish that sentence is, "I know, right?"
I would say something, but I don't want to bring down the sadness. So.
No.
Yeah.
Well, let's be honest. It is a parasite until it's ejected.
It's cancer.
It's a growth.
It's a foreign cell cluster inside the body that grows and multiplies rapidly.
Yeah.
Does that not sound like cancer?
Yeah, it's pretty. You know, with jokes like that,
until you're born, you're fucking cancer. Some people never go past that point.
I can't wait for your kid to be funnier than you.
That's gonna be funny.
Hey,
what do you mean funnier than me?
Yeah.
That's something that's impossible. Of course they're going to be funnier than me. They're going to take after their mom.
Yeah.
Jables, do you listen to the last podcast on the left at all?
From time to time, yeah.
Yeah. Would you say that Rimshee is like the Ben Kissel of our little group here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1000%.
Always got something to say. Never really fucking funny.
or not, or funny for the wrong reasons that they didn't intend.
Yeah.
Are you sure I didn't intend it that way?
With you, it's kind of hard to tell because the intelligence is just very, very lacking.
Yeah, you want to set a bar, and sometimes you're like, oh, have we set the bar too high? Because we don't want to exclude anyone. And then you think you got it set for the kids in pre-K and all that, so everyone can participate. And then someone like Rimshee comes along, walking backwards, dragging their fucking knuckles in the back of their skull on the ground, drooling out the side of their mouth. Like,
why the fuck would I be walking backwards while dragging the back of my knuckles and the back of my skull on the ground?
Well, I didn't say that.
How the hell does that work, Addy?
Look, don't get me going on a tangent. I've got something I actually want to talk about tonight. So,
Yay! I want to know.
This fucking headset is pissing me off.
Oh, hi.
Why? Did you accidentally click mute?
No. And the mic was all the way down.
I think what actually happened was that like Sir wasn't around, and then he caught whiff of a homeless person, and he was like, "Aha! I'm here."
So sick of the hobos.
That's right. That's right. He told me he made a fucking soundboard in it.
Always begging for change.
You know what? Maybe fixing my audio issue wasn't worth the trouble after all.
Aww. Well, sir, if it makes you feel any better, I think you're a good person on the inside.
You don't know me very well.
Also, Addy, is this your first time back around since I've had that soundbite?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Addy. It gets worse, especially when I'm around because he likes this certain soundbite that he keeps playing.
Them
No.
Now show 'em them titties.
Javel, how many times have I told you I need to get paid? Give me a good, decent paycheck.
I'll pay you in compliments.
That doesn't put food on the table. Or at least yours doesn't.
Fine, I'll give you part of my PC budget.
I'll do the thing most people do for artists. I'll pay you in exposure.
Oh my god.
Exposing them titties.
If only we had the technology, I would smack you across the head. Oh my god.
Don't worry, I'll do it for you next week.
Thank you.
Hey, Larry, if you think I don't have a pic of my balls in the pocket to just share anytime somebody wants me to expose myself, you're very wrong.
I haven't shown anyone my titties in years. Jackie sees them every day, but that's beside the point.
That's different.
Yeah. That's like me seeing my wife's. Especially right now where it's like, yeah, they're off limits.
Crap, I've been on camera with you in ladies' underwear and nothing else, so stop. Don't even talk about showing my titties.
Context?
You've seen his titties. You've seen my titties.
I was wearing ladies' underwear and nothing else, and I was on camera. What other context do you need?
Yeah. I mean, he kind of laid it all out there for you, both figuratively and literally.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, if we're being perfectly honest with ourselves, asking Jables for context usually just makes the situation worse.
Yeah. Also, you're also kind of begging the question as if I had a reason to do it. Nah, just wanted to do it. Sounded like a fun thing to do.
That's the best reason to do anything.
Yeah.
Hey, at least silky.
They were, yeah. Very nice.
Yes, most ladies' underwear is very, very nice to wear.
Yes,
For some reason, I actually tried like the boxers and everything, and you guys are just so restricting. Like, how do you guys even feel like you can breathe?
What, in boxers?
Yes.
Are you talking about boxer briefs or like loose boxers?
Yeah, because there's a difference there.
Yeah, regular boxers or boxer briefs, there is a huge difference there, and the reason why you wear each varies as well.
I guess boxer briefs? I don't know. They weren't exactly loose, so...
Boxer briefs are meant to be tighter to your skin. It's more to help prevent rubbing of the legs against each other.
Yeah, and it's some support.
Yeah,
you don't want your ball bag flapping around all over the place all the time.
I personally do boxer briefs. They're just most comfortable for me.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
started
I
doing
do-
boxer briefs after I joined the military.
If I had like a desk job, I'd probably go just regular boxers. But since I walk around and I'm on my feet all the time, I do boxer briefs.
Yeah. Before the military, I was boxers all the time, loose
Mhm.
fit, just free flowing, just in the wind, man. But yeah, the
Also-
military with all the running, just the
Yeah.
protecting the rubbing of the legs it just made it worth it.
Protecting the rubbing of the legs, balls bouncing around all the time, you don't need that.
Yeah, especially if they get caught in between. Holy fuck, no.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Larry,
yeah,
that's
I've had
how fast
regular
you fucking know.
boxers. Also, regular boxers sometimes ride up, so sometimes it's like your ball bag's hanging out one of the legs because your boxers rode up too much. And yeah, that's unfortunate too.
We've got 11 people watching while we talk about underwear.
Someone in this call can.
I mean, at least we're not talking about food yet.
Someone in this call can actually confirm this. I wear Disney princess underwear because I dress for the job I want.
Yeah.
Can confirm.
Aww.
It's cute.
Let me guess which Disney princess. I want to say you would be perfect for either The Little Mermaid or Beauty and the Beast. Eh?
Pretty sure Ariel was the first mouth stuffing, wasn't it? Never mind.
I didn't catch that.
Ariel's a crazy redhead.
Yes. And Belle was the smart bookworm. Wore the yellow dress.
Well, everyone's more like a smarmy sasshole. That's more my kind of thing. I would have thought like Merida, because doesn't Merida's pretty punk when you think about it.
Yeah,
Merida's another crazy redhead.
Well,
yeah, but she's awesome.
But at least she's more fun and more knowledgeable of the world.
Yeah, I still need to watch that movie, but everything I've seen about that character I really enjoy.
Yeah.
God.
Oh yeah, Brave was great.
Brave was amazing.
Of
It's
course I
just a
know
shame
she
that-
does. Sorry,
It's
that's
just
my
a
wife.
shame that Disney is just like, fuck this franchise. We're not going to do anything else with it.
Well, they kind of got cold feet about it after the
may
fallout.
be for the best.
There was a lot of fallout like immediately after the film came out, which mainly happened because of the merchandise line, because they made Merida had kind of like a prototypical young girl body in the film. It was a little Disney princess-ized, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It wasn't fat,
Yeah.
but it wasn't Disney princess skinny.
Yeah, they actually, and like they developed all new technology to do her like bouncy fucking like crazy hair. And then when the toy lines and the coloring books and everything came out, they made her typical Disney princess, Coke bottle waist, big tits, fat ass, all that kind of stuff. And people lost their fucking mind, rightfully so, I would say. But
yeah.
To be fair on that, I think part of that was laziness at least with the toys. I think that was laziness in production, just trying to get away with using many of the same machines.
Yeah. Because retooling lines can be expensive and
yeah, but it was also in
headache.
like
Oh
it
yeah,
was
no,
also
I'm not
in, like, all
defending
the
the coloring
coloring
books.
books
Fuck
and-
them.
yeah,
But
you know,
specifically for the toys, I will defend that just a little bit.
yeah.
Well,
and then
that's how He-Man got created, because they made a bunch of wrestling toys, and they were like, nobody was buying them. And they're like, well, okay, how can we make like a cartoon or something and redress these toys?
Hey, really?
Yeah,
Huh.
but to finish the whole thing about why there haven't been any sequels and stuff to Brave, or like any further stuff done with the franchise at all, or the IP rather, Disney was like, okay, we'll make up for this, and they pulled all the merchandise and everything. They pulled everything, and then they had another artist come in and like redesign Merida. And that wasn't good enough for the fans. Then, like, I thought it was fine what they did with her, but you know how fucking like Disney kids can be.
Mhm.
Yeah, like the internet Disney crowd, just you could not please them, and Disney just like threw their hands up and said, "Okay, well, I guess we're just done with Brave because we can't make anyone happy with it."
Yeah.
So you have the fans to thank for Disney, like leaving Brave in the dust.
Yeah. Real quick, I want to address this. Dina donated $50. Here's a donation to go towards some hobo management therapy. So,
all right.
Thanks, Dina.
Thank you, Dina.
On that thing, I'm not sure that I want them to make another Brave.
Yeah, so that's what I was kind of saying a minute ago. It's just like maybe that's for the best.
Yeah.
I don't want
to. The thing though, it's like with all these other IPs, all these other like princess IPs, you have all these like lines of stuff. They've literally erased Merida. She's not on T-shirts. She's like every now and then you'll see her. But like they're really, really iffy about ever putting her on stuff or in things.
I see her all the time in memes.
Fucking memes, dude. But like you're not gonna see her on merch and shit anymore.
Yeah, that's
like,
disappointing.
we're just gonna get lambasted. It's just gonna cost us money. It's gonna cause us controversy. You know.
Yeah, but
they just didn't want to deal with it.
Can we just save it as they tried to change shit? Like I said, at least with the toys, you can make the argument it was going to cost a lot to retool everything. Hear me out. Hear me out. They mismanaged it in the first place. Like if they had made the coloring books and everything match fairly nicely to the actual movie, they could easily have made the argument retooling the toys was going to be really expensive.
No.
No, Addy, I work in manufacturing and do with plastic molds and shit like that. The process of getting the molds created, tested, and everything like that takes over a year.
I am
already
aware of that. I'm aware of that. But when you're literally the biggest media conglomeration on the planet, you don't get to use "we don't have enough money" as an excuse.
That's fair, but it's timing issues.
And it's not just them, like it's money for the people who are actually creating the molds and the parts, like the plant that's actually doing it, that comes out of their pocket, not Disney's.
Yeah.
Disney contracts them to make this thing. Now they have to make all the molds. They have to have the test molds. They have to run tests. They have to do test molding, and then they have to either send the molds back to get new ones made, or just continue with the ones that they have.
Yeah, you're not going to have Disney paying for these new molds. Just for this, it's part of the contract that they have these companies make these toys, and it falls under the contract to get the prototyping in there. It's the factory's cost, not Disney's cost. You can blame Disney all you want, but it ultimately falls on the contract of it's the toy manufacturer, not Disney themselves.
Yeah, like for sorry, Eddie, but I do have to explain it. Like the company that I work for, everything that we do that has to deal with plastic molds, all of those new products are projections of will they be useful in like 5 years.
Yeah, no, like I get that. My mom used to work for pardon me, sorry. If you're in like the plastic like toy manufacturing circles, you might know about a company called Batat.
Mm-hmm.
My mom was like a regional like warehouse manager for the Northeast for them for a while. And because like I've always been into hobby stuff like RC cars and collecting toys and things like that, and like kit bashing stuff together. And she would tell me all this like insider knowledge and shit. And it's like, yeah, like I get that like you want to be able, it's like when Hasbro got the rights to produce like Robotech toys. When the Robotech license was done and it was all dried up, they still owned the rights to use all those molds. So what they did was they repurposed them twice. They made the Robotech line of toys. Then they made they used Robotech action figures and just rebranded them as Transformers in the 80s. And then in the 90s, when the show Exo Squad came out, that division of Hasbro got sold off to Playmates, and Playmates used those same Macross toys from the 80s and re-released them as Exo Squad toys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We're not saying they don't reuse stuff.
I get it. All I'm gonna say, and this is more me being snarky than me, being serious about this, but like all I'm gonna say is I can go to a yard sale, I can buy a bucket full of Legos for like $20. I can bring it home, I can get some plaster of Paris and some quick drying silicone, and I can grab an action figure, make like a carbonite, like a Han Solo carbonite, like sarcophagus out of Legos, pour the fucking silicone in, shove a Star Wars figure in it, and then like make a mold out of that for like a grand total of like $15. I think they could figure something out.
Yeah, but you're talking.
Again, that's me being snarky. That's for the sake of the joke. That's not
what
I really believe. I understand how manufacturing works. I know.
I mean, I guess it's just one of those things where like she's just gonna have to join and hang out with that other badass princess that Disney doesn't like to fucking talk about anymore.
Which one's that?
Kita.
Yeah.
Because Atlantis lost money and they don't even acknowledge it anymore.
Yeah. Also, they don't dare fucking try to do anything with Atlantis again because the internet has their number. Like just watch any fucking like YouTuber that covers animation. They've probably got like a 45-minute to 2-hour-long breakdown of how it completely rips off anime. Specifically, what the fuck was the name of that? It's from the 90s. Not Nausicaa. What the fuck was it?
Nadia of Blue Water?
Yes.
I cannot believe I just pulled that out of my ass.
Yeah. Like it's scene for scene like Nadia. Or Nadia, whatever.
I think it's Nadia.
Y2K. Y2K.
It's the same guy that did fucking Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah, Y2K points out Hasbro/Takara never had the rights to anything from Robotech. I have a Jetfire, and there was a whole legal thing. Yeah. They got the production rights to create toys, but like I forget how the whole thing went down. They got like a merchandising right to produce them for. Like it was this whole thing.
They had to get the okay for each individual production, but they had the exclusive rights to make the toys.
Yes. So what they did was they released them as Transformers, and then eventually they sold that whole manufacturing plant or like factory off to Playmates, and Playmates repurposed the toys as Exo Squad. It was a whole fucking thing.
Yeah. And this isn't even getting into the whole legal thing about how Robotech was just an Americanized rebranding of the Macross material.
Yeah, well, I always thought that it was literally just Macross with a different name for the West. I never dove into it. I've barely seen any of either, which is a shame because I love that kind of shit. But I literally thought that Robotech was just the name that they called Macross here in the
West.
West.
Like, don't get me wrong, Robotech was a part of my childhood. Like, the fucking Valkyries are one of the coolest goddamn things that's ever been committed to animation.
Yeah, like, I've had tons of the plastic model kits, but I've never seen the fucking show. I saw the movie.
It's literally an F-14 that flies in space and can transform into a giant robot. How cool is that?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, I played some of the Robotech video games on PS1, and I've seen some of the episodes because I had a friend that was Japanese. But other than that,
okay, all right, Larry. I'm not opening the Lion King can of worms. If you think that the Lion King ripped off Kimba the White Lion,
your movie sucks.
You're completely wrong. Go watch YMS's breakdown of it.
Yeah,
it's 2 hours.
If you think Lion King ripped off Macbeth, go ahead.
No, it was Hamlet.
Whatever. Hamlet.
Yeah, Hamlet.
Yeah. If you think Lion King ripped off Hamlet, Sure, I guess, but there's only like 7 different hero stories that you can tell. So
and
go fuck yourself.
No, you are wrong, Larry. But I also thought.
No, it's not, Larry.
It's not. Okay, here. I'm gonna do a thing real quick.
Yeah.
I said, it's 2 hours. You're going to have to set aside time for it. But YMS is very thorough as to why that's not the case.
Yeah. Tezuka even fucking said it wasn't a ripoff.
Wait, didn't Disney almost get sued by the...
No.
Okay.
No, all rumors, all made
Larry,
up.
educate yourself.
Yep.
I mean, if The Lion King led you to Hamlet crap, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing, though. If you're under the impression that The Lion King ripped off Kimba, you're not an asshole, because I thought that too. We all thought that. It was one of the biggest fucking like clusterfuck, like word of mouth bullshit games of telephone of the 90s.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's how most conspiracy theories start.
Yeah, like you're not an idiot if you believe that
there's a solid case you can make, but you need to look at all the angles. And Adam from Your Movie Sucks does that in 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard the rumor, but
his video was so well put together, it's actually listed in the Wikipedia article for Kimba the White Lion.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, I was like, come on. Adam's so monotone. Am I really gonna sit through 2.5 hours of this? But it's actually really
If you listen to fucking podcasts, you can
all right, shoot me the link.
Yes, I'm telling you, it was intriguing, and I went through the whole thing, no problem.
Yeah.
Someone put the link to this Your Movie Sucks video in live show. I'll put it in the description.
I already put it in the chat. I'll put it in the live show now.
It's okay if you want to be willfully ignorant. We just don't have to respect you for it.
Yeah, it's like, here's the thing, man. It's like the whole fucking bullshit argument that if it takes 2 hours to explain something, that's anti-vaxxer logic, dude. Sometimes shit is not simple and surface level. And with the whole Lion King Kimba controversy, there's decades of bullshit to unravel. What are you talking about?
On top of that, it's not even that it's parallel thinking. They are 2 entirely different stories.
Yes, almost every angle that people use to say that Lion King ripped off Kimba is straight up a lie.
Yeah,
I'm glad that I didn't buy
it. Most of these arguments are badly misinformed.
Yeah.
Badly misinformed.
Yeah. And based out of a fucking book written by someone who claims to be an animation historian who straight up lied about it.
Oh, so we really do have an anti-vax thing, because Wakefield lied.
Yeah, well,
I'm a doctor.
It's the same people that give Mahler shit about like having critiques of movies that are longer than the movies themselves. It's like, depending on how many problems there are in the movie, it can take a while to explain everything that's wrong.
Yeah, and also,
length does not mean like, oh, I'm just blowing smoke for however long.
Yeah.
Also,
I have a saying.
I'm a doctor. The reason why I have this doctorate that I have is for conversations like this.
But yeah, Larry, I'm sorry, I'm getting worked up, man. It's like I know it ain't that deep or whatever, but dude, I like willful spreading of misinformation is why I came across Jeff's channel and stuff like that. It's because of anti-vax shit, like being really present in my life and in my family and having these arguments with like family members and shit. It's like a mental thing that I have. Like, I can't deal with people just willfully accepting wrong information and then also further disseminating that misinformation. It doesn't matter if it's about fucking vaccines or a fucking cartoon from the 90s. It upsets me on like like to my very core. It drives me nuts. It's a major fucking pet peeve of mine.
I would give you some berry sangria, Addie, but unfortunately, this was all mine.
No, it's
speaking
right.
of
Right. I've got vodka.
Speaking of Jeff, Addie, could you do me a favor and click on the latest link posted in live show and read that article? And also tell me how much Jeff looks like Jonathan Davis in that picture.
Oh no.
I'm going to say that I'm not reading articles tonight because the thing that I want to talk about is going to take a lot out of me.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I will confirm whether
at least open it up and look at the image.
Oh God.
That's Jeff.
Yeah,
that's a picture of Jeff.
That's like a cross between Jeff and Jeff Bridges.
What the hell?
Larry, put it on if you're bored and you just need background noise if you're like cleaning the house or whatever.
By the way,
it doesn't require a whole bunch of paying attention to it.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know if Rimshee's gonna pull it up or not, but I want everybody in the chat to just go open that article and look at that picture and tell me that's not Jeff.
All right, I'll pull it up. I'll add this to the goddamn thing.
Yeah.
We may not read the article, but
yeah. To be fair, Crab, the Jonathan Davis Jeff Holiday comparison is as old as Jeff Holiday's existence on the internet.
Yeah. Especially back when he had dreads.
Yeah, this is a fucking long form meme.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd say this,
newborn
but
baby was accidentally named Corn due to a hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were supposed to name it Cora.
Oh,
but it turned into Corn.
Oh boy.
Bro.
That's funny.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but this picture specifically, that's the same look Jeff gives in a lot of a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, that looks like Jeff Holiday and Jeff Bridges like melded into one person.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean kind of like one of those technologies where they take two pictures and see what your baby will look like?
Oh God.
No, like you splice fucking DNA.
All right, Canuck, what the fuck?
Okay.
Yeah. Canuck says I'm silently scatting and grunting. Okay.
What? Oh, he's shitting. Okay.
I'm sorry.
How do you silently grunt?
Scat. That's right, because John Davis does the like new metal scat.
Oh.
You
don't know who Korn is?
Referring to Korn as a rock band is a little bit of a misnomer there, Crab.
New metal.
Remember
they're
when,
new metal.
Remember when Jeff drunkenly tried to do Twist on the live stream?
Yeah, when he was so confident and he was like, "I can totally do it, guys. I definitely know how to do it." And then
fucked it up.
Let me ask you guys.
I remember specifically typing, "What the fuck, Jeff? You got that entirely wrong." It was like he was doing it in reverse.
I just remember him sitting there afterwards. He's just like, "Wow,
that's embarrassing."
I'm embarrassed now.
Was he drunk? He was drunk, wasn't he?
Yeah. Yes, he was.
That explains a lot.
That was during the era of the death shot.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I think Red nearly killed him one time.
Yeah, my man's was gone.
Yeah, Floor Jeff.
Yeah.
Floor Jeff doesn't happen much anymore.
It's for the
question is that a bad thing or is that a good thing?
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
I can't imagine Jeff's health long term.
Yeah, but the thing is, I can't imagine
even that. His goals are to get on like actual TV and shit like that. So he's cleaning up his content a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Although he is bringing up certain websites.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't really do that shit anymore.
Well, apparently he did recently because there was discussion of it in his server.
Yeah, well, in a Discord server, that's a little different.
He brought it. Apparently, he brought it up on a Wingnut Roundup.
Oh, okay. I haven't been able to watch the Wingnut Roundups because they always start while I'm still at work, and then I'm too busy, like getting food and shit after work. And the fun of the Wingnut Roundup is being part of the chat.
Don't. Like lately, I've been watching like the Wingnut Roundup. It's like, oh shit, the next one's getting ready to come out. I better catch up on the one I missed.
If he were to do one on a Saturday, that would be on a Saturday or Sunday. That'd be fucking great. But he always does them on Fridays.
Yeah,
doesn't work out for me.
Yeah, if it's Saturday, I'm wholesale never gonna make it because I'm gone all day for my job, like from sun up to sundown.
I'm stuck doing a little thing called work.
Yeah.
It kind of prevents me from enjoying along with everyone.
I'll watch it for everyone and not tell you what happens.
Yeah, that's fun because a lot of the fun of the Wingnut Roundups is participating in the chat. So
yeah,
so that's why I don't watch any of the old ones because then I see the chat repeating and I'm like, well, I could have said something funny there, and then I just get mad at myself.
Yeah, I guess. I guess it's not FOMO so much as it is just straight up like missing out, where it's like Jeff will say something and I'm like, oh, I could have had a snarky line for that, and then like no one in chat picks up on it, and I'm just like, I'm just mad that I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is to kind of fuck with Jackie on Wingnut Roundup by making small little notes. I never thought I would actually get Jeff Holiday to twerk.
Why?
Yeah.
Jeff.
Well, because it was for Jackie and not for me. That's why.
Yeah, well, when he was doing his, he used to edit videos on. He used to just go live on Twitch and while he was editing videos and shit. And if you donate enough, you can get into exercise or twerk or whatever.
We'll do anything for $1. That's why we love him.
Yeah.
Even shill vaccines.
Oh.
Yep.
Anyway.
Which, by the way, I am fully vaccinated now.
Same, Pfizer gang.
Honestly, don't care.
Wow, okay.
Congrats.
Found the anti-vaxxer.
No, I just don't give a shit.
Wow, great. Cool. Party pooper.
It's not some virtue or anything.
Okay. All right, I wasn't asking for a fucking medal.
Yeah, you were.
Fucking relax.
If I was asking
for a
medal,
separate you two.
Always.
We're on opposite coasts. What do you mean?
We're still on the same goddamn continent.
I was gonna say, I guess we could move one of them over the ocean. I mean,
send Daddy to England.
Yeah, can we drop Rimshee into the fucking ocean, please?
I wish.
Unfortunately, we're on the same planet, which is, it's bad enough.
We could always shoot Rimshee to the moon. He can stay there.
God, it would be nice to be away from you all.
Yeah.
Tell us how you really feel.
Jesus Christ.
You say that now, but
you'll miss me when I'm gone, baby.
Will I? Yeah, I will.
Yeah, you will.
I mean, yeah, like I understand that. I'm not like, oh, look at me, I got vaccinated, I'm special. It's just like, it's just something that I did. It's done now.
Yeah. That's how everybody's behavior should be.
Yeah, see, here's the thing about
like the people that start acting like holier than thou because they've gotten it, it's just like, you people need to fuck off. But
okay,
like so like Gus and Eddie,
yeah,
they spent like the last year doing their podcast virtually, and then they got the vaccine, and now they're doing it in the same room again. But they're like, hey guys, we got the vaccine and we're not being irresponsible. That's as much emphasis as they really put on it. It's like, we're interacting with people now because we got the vaccine.
We're clarifying why this is in person again. That's different than I got the vaccine today. Post it over Facebook. I'm gonna put a banner on my display picture.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm better than you.
Yeah, they didn't tell anybody publicly until they did their first in person podcast back. Yeah.
I desperately need to interject. I'm going crazy here.
Go, Eddie.
Okay. So there was this fucking Twitter post that I saw last week before the dark times when I got banned, which we'll get to later tonight. For the 50th fucking time. I can't last more than a month on fucking Twitter, I swear to God.
That's what we love about you, Eddie.
Because I have principles and I don't care about rules that protect fucking greedy corporations. I'm a fucking hero. Where's my medal? Anyway, so
I'm sure Sir will have one waiting for you the next time you see him.
I'm a master slacker. Get on my fucking level. But anyway,
well, he'll have some medal, just not a medal.
Anyway, so there was this fucking post that blew up. I don't know if it counts as viral because no one really fucking talked about it. But like, it had like a bazillion like quote retweets and a bazillion like replies, where it was some lady, like quote retweeted someone who had posted like a Pfizer gang meme. It was a meme that I actually like, and I shared with a bunch of my other friends who got vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, aren't we all just a bunch of like virtue signaling assholes? Where it's like a bunch of old like 1950s. You know how they would do like the dance fights with like gangs and stuff, where like the greasers and the guys in the suits who would like snap their fingers.
Yeah, like West Side
March.
Yeah. So it's a meme of that where it's like Pfizer gang when the Moderna boys show up, you know, and like it's fucking funny, right? It's just a fucking anything that's a thing in the global consciousness will be memed at some point. So someone made a fucking funny meme about people getting vaccinated, and they shared it around, and this fucking joyless husk of a person quote retweets it and is like going on about how it must be nice to live in a first world country like America where it's acceptable to rub in the faces of all the other people who can't get vaccinated that you got vaccinated. Ooh, congratulations, here's your fucking medal. It's like, can you shut the fuck up and pull yourself out of your high horse's ass and just fucking let people be happy? We just got we're still coming out of the tail end of a pandemic. I get that it's not readily available everywhere, and I get that there's all kinds of controversies about it, but people finally getting vaccinated is like this like wave of relief to them and their otherwise shitty life. Maybe they've been unemployed for the past year. Maybe they've had to like empty out their fucking savings, you know, just to fucking survive. You know, like, let them fucking have that, you know? I get it gets obnoxious if someone's like posting about it everywhere, but like one little jokey meme right here and there, you're not fucking hurting anybody.
Yeah, jokey meme, fuck it, go for it, whatever.
Also,
I'm not worried about memes. It's the people who are just like blasting it everywhere. Oh, I got vaccinated today. Yeah. Oh, banner. All this like I'm holier than you.
Like I get
bullshit.
That.
Yeah, you know what else is really nice? Living in a first world country. You should try it sometime, you fucking scrubs.
I will say,
damn, people call me a piece of shit.
I will say the reason why I'm kind of boasting about it is because it's kind of like a rebellious thing against my dad, because my dad's like, oh, I got COVID and I'm fine. I'm like,
oh God.
This is also the same father who thought he can go to Andrew Wakefield to cure my autistic brother. So yes, I am going to boast about it.
There's it's not how viruses work. We've talked about this before. I'm not going to go back into it again.
But yeah, like this is all right. Everyone became a hobby virologist over the fucking pandemic. So I'm just going to think what you want about COVID and had the vaccine effectiveness. I'm not here for that argument. I'm just saying, if you see a funny meme that two buddies are sharing between each other because they both finally are high-fiving that they finally got fucking vaccinated, People are happy to be able to go see their families. I get that maybe where you live, the vaccine's not available yet, and we can talk about the greater implications of like racism and like geocentrism and shit like that.
Not on this channel.
Fine.
Nope.
I know not on this channel, but like I'm saying, fine. Can you not just let people have the little shreds of joy that they're getting coming out of this fucking pandemic? Please, calm your fucking tits. Relax.
Also, can people just stop giving a fuck?
Yeah.
Like, it's if people want the vaccine, let them get the vaccine. If they don't want the vaccine, let them not get the vaccine. The amount of people that want to get the vaccine statistically is going to be higher than the people that don't want to get it. So just fucking let the people get it.
And personally, I haven't gotten the vaccine, but my primary reason is because there's people who are going to need it more than me. And while, yeah, technically it's available to everyone, I'm relatively young, I'm relatively healthy.
Doesn't matter.
There are people who are going to need it more than me, and they should get it first.
Yeah, I still see old people in the line at the place that's giving out the vaccine near me, so I'm waiting until I see less old people.
But yeah, like I said, I'm not looking to get into all that. I'm not here to bully you into getting vaccinated or whatever. And if you are getting annoyed at people like posting about getting their vaccines, I get it if like you still can't get yours, but I mean like they're not. If it is like the person that's like fucking like it's their banner and like
the people that are making it part of their identity essentially.
Yeah,
like there are people who are using it as a virtue signal. I get it.
Like I've seen plenty of people who are saying, "Yeah, I got my vaccine today." It's not in their banner; it's just a comment. And I'm like, "Cool, don't actually care." But good for you. It's I'm not gonna say shit beyond that.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna say anything on the comment. I'm just gonna leave it be. I'm only commenting here because we kind of got into this.
Yeah, and if you ask me, am I gonna get the vaccine? Yeah, eventually. I don't interact with people though, like face to face. So even my job right now, I'm in a room by myself all day. So it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, my company was offering it. I was like, okay, I'm going to take the chance. Why not? So I was happy with that.
Yeah, between that and seeing the line outside the medical facility that's offering the vaccine, and just seeing all the old people that are still lined up, I'm just like, yeah, I'll wait a bit. I'll be okay because I don't interact with.
Yeah, no, like fair enough. Yeah, like I'm not I'm not here to bully anyone into getting it. Like if you're holding off for whatever personal reason, that's fine.
I probably won't get it this year. I'll probably end up getting it next year. Although there's some people that I talk to constantly are asking me, "When are you going to get the vaccine?" And I'm starting to tell them 6 years from now, 7 years from now.
Another thing.
Every time you ask, I'm going to add a year.
Yeah, like it's none of your fucking like I get it. We want to beat this thing. We want to get up to like herd immunity as fast as possible. But like I don't see people get this uppity about fucking like a flu shot. Hey, did you get your flu shot yet? It's like just chill the fuck out. It's none of your business.
Flu shots are a little different because they're hit or miss. They're projections of what the virus might be like, essentially. So you could still get the flu even if you get a flu shot.
Yeah. Well, the COVID vaccine is very, very similar to the flu shot in that it's more of a seasonal thing. At least
we don't know that yet.
At current, that's what it's looking like.
Yeah.
That's what it's looking like. But yeah, the only case where I was hesitant about, and it was having to do with my wife. I was hesitant to say to be being okay with her getting the vaccine purely because she was pregnant and there was little to no data about the impact of the vaccine on
I would not.
More data has come out since then, but I was highly uncomfortable at the time.
It hasn't even been 9 months since they've started rolling out the vaccines. I still wouldn't.
But people
for somebody that's pregnant, I wouldn't.
People who have gotten it that got it after the placenta has formed, it has shown that it has been a lot. It has not affected them negatively, at least
but also,
to this point.
But also, shouldn't like pregnant women shouldn't get it anyway, right? Because like they're not a priority because they don't need it because they should be.
Oh no, they are being they're already being given it. It's like recommended.
Well, no, they should be barefoot and shackled to the fucking sink in the kitchen, right? So like, what the hell do they need to be vaccinated for?
Yeah, they're not supposed to be interacting with anybody.
What the hell, Larry? Because they're. Then I should be shackled to the kitchen because I'm fat.
Christ.
As
I
eat
my pasta and drink my sangria.
You're lying. Prove it by showing Sir your tits.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm coming down off my soapbox because I'm still trying to save all my fucking like.
I'll tell you what.
Twitter
if
drama.
I suddenly become like super famous someday, you guys will get my first picture of my tits. Okay. All right.
Jables has already promised you compliments. What more do you need?
Y2K says you still have to vaccinate livestock, eh?
That's a fair point.
Oh my god! Are we the most?
God damn!
Are we the most misogynistic fucking stream? On
No, Eddie, you're not because I'm here. I'm a woman.
No,
Addie, you're just poking tits that we still haven't seen.
Addie, we're not the most misogynistic. You've obviously never listened to the Legion of Skanks. We're fine. We are fine.
You're right. I haven't.
Show Larry your feet to prove it, Yami. You're only day if you have fat feet.
I think you meant
the
gay.
The fuck does that mean, Shanma?
Don't know.
Organize your thoughts, please.
But yeah, if you guys
articulate.
If you guys got stuff to get to, let's get through it because I really want to get into this Twitter beef I got into.
We only have like 35 minutes left.
Oh
well, let's read the title article. This
let's do the title article because this is fucking hilarious. And then Addie, we can get into your Twitter beef.
Who's taking this one?
I'll take it.
Do it.
Yeah. What? Jables could take it. I could take it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Only ma'ams. My teen son signed me up for OnlyFans so he could get more pocket money. He's fully supportive of my career. Yeah, you're giving him more pocket money, you dumb cunt.
It's like, you're literally letting him exploit you.
I mean, is it just me, or in that first picture, does it look like he's staring right at his mom's tit?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
But goddamn, are those some good tits?
Now
kid,
show
yeah, I won't deny, but
now show them
I'm not gonna lie, those look pretty damn good.
Little shit.
Those look pretty damn nice. The only issue I have is why is he looking at his mom's nudes?
Might be a stepmom.
I guess we're gonna find out.
Let's get in the article. Let's get some of these facts from the Sun.
Yeah.
The Scottish Sun, to be more specific. For most teens, the thought of their mum posing nude is enough to make their skin crawl. But that is not the case for Leonardo Hathaway, 19. In fact, Leo signed his mom, Lucine Duarte, up for adult site OnlyFans in the hope to earn himself a little extra pocket money. Okay. Real quick. I am going to defend OnlyFans real quick here. They exploded because you could post nudes there, but it's pretty much just another Patreon. Yeah. They started with the intention of being another Patreon, but they allowed lewd and nude content.
Yeah, I've got no problem with OnlyFans.
Yeah.
No one gives a shit about it. Well, no one should care about OnlyFans business practices. They should just sign up and get money off of it. We should make an OnlyFans.
Yeah, well, we were talking about that with the Patreon and like releasing her before show conversations and stuff like that. But now you work so late right now, so that it's not worth it at the moment.
Yeah, we don't have before show conversations anymore.
Yeah, unfortunately. Maybe we should start doing that on Thursdays again.
Yeah, well, hopefully within the next 6 months, this job will be over and I'll be on a completely different job site.
Yeah, so for those of you watching, yes, we do have plans to monetize in different ways and create extra content for all of you. So.
Although it's not for the monetization mostly, it's mostly just because we're like, fuck it, if people are going to give us money, they're going to give us money. Let's do something fun about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, creating extra content would be great. With yeah, we'll talk more off air sometime. You and I are so busy nowadays. It's fucking impossible. Anyways.
Go ahead, yeah, go ahead and keep reading this. But this second picture looks like they're such an incestuous family.
Okay. Lucina's already posed nude for several men's magazines, and Leo says that he is more than supportive of her career. We have an incredible relationship between mother and child. I have to support her choices just as she supports mine. You're using her to get more money for yourself, you dumb fuck.
I'm being supportive.
Actually, no, he's not dumb. He's fucking smart. She's a dumb fuck.
It's like, as I said earlier, it's like, I'll give him this. He's an entrepreneurial little shit.
Mm-hmm. When asked if I support her, I always ask back, why shouldn't I? The son opened an account at OnlyFans for his own mom in order to help with expenses and pocket money. Yeah, that does seem incestuous. Looking at the tits again.
Yeah, he just wants to see her tits. And he's been going into Playboys to see her tits, and he wants to edit the photos for his mom. So he's created an OnlyFans as an excuse to say, "Mom, we need more of your tit pics so that we can put them up on the web."
Blokes can subscribe to our account.
This would be a very different article.
Blokes can subscribe to our account, paying a fee each month to access her most explicit content. Lou Duarte is no stranger to showing off her body. She won the Miss Bum Bum World Contest in 2019, starred in a photo shoot for Playboy Portugal magazine, then posed for Australia's FHM magazine. She recently starred in the issue of Harper's Bazaar, Vietnam. She's in like the really obscure offshoots of all these magazines.
What is Miss Bum Bum World?
I don't. Maybe she has a great ass? I don't know.
Fuck, where's my phone? Where's my phone?
Miss Bum Bum is an annual beauty pageant held in Brazil to reward the owner of the best buttocks in the country.
I mean,
nice.
Brazil would be where that would be.
Yeah.
Well, it's stiff competition there, so she's gotta have a nice ass. I bet there's pictures of him staring at his mom's ass, too.
Rimshee, I just finished my pasta.
What's your point?
You know, it's not bad. I wouldn't say it's great either, though. I think the Brazilian chick should have won.
Larry, why do you think I married a Brazilian?
Yeah, she was the 2020 winner.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad I know that now. Anyway.
But goddamn, she's got some milkers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a body.
I mean, there's almost as big as mine.
I mean, I've got a body.
Now show them titties.
You know what? One of these, out of spite, I'm just gonna give you a picture of my tits just so you would shut the fuck up.
Yeah, classic. It's a classic trick. I'm just wearing you down.
It's what he wants.
I know.
One piece of clothing at a time.
Do not reward this man's behavior.
That's
fair.
I'll do my best.
You know, if you really want to punish him, you know, if you really want to punish him, send a tit pic to Sir. He's not interested. Because you're not interested. Care. You don't care. You're not interested.
I mean, that's correct, but still, why?
Plus, that would be a little insulting to Addie. I wouldn't do that to them. They're so cute.
Why would that be insulting to me?
Yeah, Addie doesn't care.
It's like
they don't care.
We're not in a romantic relationship. We're just
we're like literally like fuck buddies that don't fuck.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Mainly because Addie doesn't want to go to the hospital and I don't want to be responsible.
Yeah, more or less.
Or send my tit pics to everyone but Jables.
That would also work.
I think we're steering dangerously into TOS territory at this point.
You could just send them to Addie, and Addie could relentlessly fuck with Jables about the fact that she has him and he doesn't.
That's
you're also assuming that I would really care.
You do care. Don't lie.
Don't listen to him. He's doing the reverse psychology thing again.
Yeah. He thinks he's smarter than he is.
Yeah.
Anyway, I fear
I'm not doing a reverse psychology thing. So.
We got a half hour left. It also depends on if Nick's late or not.
Which he has not hit me up, so far, fuck.
The hell is that?
Yeah, so far we're on time. I dropped my phone.
I see.
While seeing if I had any text messages.
Gables is a klutz. We know that.
I guess we should let the trans woman talk. I'm gonna go take a piss.
Oh wow. Okay.
All right, let's bring it back to the newsroom then.
Larry, you're right. We haven't gotten full confirmation on Rick yet. It might be postponed. He's an old dude. He's not in the greatest health. So if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It'll happen another time. So
talk amongst yourselves for a hot second. I severely have to piss as well.
Oh, okay. We just tossed it over to you, but you know.
Get a wireless headset. Get a wireless headset and sit near the bathroom. Peeing's a lot easier when you got a wireless headset.
Sit near the bathroom while I'm peeing? How's that? What?
No, if you have a wireless headset and your computer is relatively close to the bathroom, you can be like me as I am currently walking into the bathroom.
Yeah, but you also have a program that cuts out background noise.
Yeah, that's also true.
I wanna wait to see if the program actually cuts out his piss.
I'm not peeing. My wife's in there. She just yelled at me.
I didn't hear her yell at you, so that's Rimshee.
Yeah, you didn't hear the get out?
No.
No?
No.
Nope.
All my nice comments are gone to the waste because of your stupid sound canceling stuff.
I heard that.
God damn it, Rimshee.
Well, I'm turning on the I'm right next to the sink and you can't hear shit.
No.
No.
I literally put the mic right next to the water too.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's some impressive software you've got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was pissed. She's also pregnant, so we don't comment on that, Skull.
Pregante.
Yeah.
Pregonate.
Prego.
My son has been tap dancing on her bladder for a few weeks now. So
Argent?
we just try and not provoke her.
I think it's a little early for you to be putting genders on your kid.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
Burn down half of California while you're at it.
Aw, I ran out of sangria. I'm sad now.
Aww.
There is a very clear picture of a penis.
So
we don't have a personality standpoint at this point, so we go with what we know.
I hope your kid becomes trans and is funnier than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, where are the pictures?
All right.
Oh God.
So
Addy, go.
what?
Larry, it's Santeria, not Sangria. Sangria is a drink.
We call that a joke, Jables. As a comedian, I thought you would understand that.
Well, I don't know what he's referencing.
See?
Who's referencing what?
Oh my God. Anyway, so any of y'all remember a little website called Tumblr?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Still going?
Everybody rebelled against them when they started banning nude content.
Yeah, it died.
One of my favorite
they
ones. One of my favorite ones is like dicks with hats, and this guy would just post his dick with different hats and like animate little stick figure arms on it and stuff.
And that's
that
fucking
funny.
awesome.
That was hilarious. It was great.
Yeah. So, Apple, I believe the story goes that Apple threatened to remove them from the App Store because of the amount of adult content that was on the website.
Oh, I thought it might have been kitty porn.
Well, that's also a thing.
Yeah.
That did exist at a point.
It still does.
Yeah.
It still does.
Okay.
Just got smart about it.
Yeah, in the form of link sharing.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so one of the ways that they decided to handle, not getting removed from the App Store was, all right, we got to scrub all of our adult content. I believe they contracted out to have an algorithm and a bot made to search for certain things in images like cleavage and nipples and genitalia. And
with the amount of furries on that site, that must have been really fucking difficult and a long process.
Well, the problem with that is that, for one, there were people that were saying that I had a cute picture of my ferret yawning, and the algorithm thought that the ferret's mouth was a vagina, so it got deleted. And if you get,
let's be honest.
Yeah.
What is a ferret other than a warm, fleshy, a warm, fuzzy fleshlight?
I hate you. So, people's armpits in photos were getting tagged as cleavage and stuff like that. The big one that stuck with the LGBT community was male presenting or female presenting nipples, which meant any pictures of topless women. The problem with that is that the algorithm didn't know the difference between a male nipple and a female nipple, and many blogs that were run on Tumblr as a resource for young trans people looking to educate themselves on what it's like going through the transition process, and if you're a trans man getting top surgery and stuff like that, they were all wiped. And the way that it worked was, if you had enough of your content deleted, flagged for deletion and flagged that it was, flew in the face of whatever the TOS was,
yeah,
you instantly got your blog scrubbed.
Yeah, well, Twitch ran into a similar issue, and so they just said no nipples, unless you're body painting.
Well,
but that's a different thing altogether.
Yeah. So the whole nipple fiasco became this thing where it's this seems like it'd be a gripe. I feel like a lot of us could be okay, it was obviously a mistake in the tech. It wasn't a malicious thing done to spite the LGBT community.
Yeah, algorithms and whatnot.
Here's where it becomes a problem. Obviously because of that, a lot of people got misgendered, and it was offensive, and a lot of LGBT plus, especially like trans and non-binary blogs that were run as like resources for like educating people on the subjects. They were all scrubbed and they were deleted. And this whole community and this like repository of useful, important information for the community was lost overnight. You know, like think of it kind of like a modern version of like, what's that famous library, the Library of Alexandria or whatever it was?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like kind of like that, but specifically for LGBT knowledge. You know, it was the most like in-depth and like hip young person friendly repository of knowledge out there. You know, it was accessible for young people. That's where the young people were going. So it was important for it to be there. And it was all wiped out overnight, like in the blink of an eye. And so everyone said, okay, you know what? Shit happens. It sucks. A lot of people got upset, you know, and like offended and took it as a personal slight against the LGBT community. And at first I was like, yeah, you know, I don't know that it's quite that, but you know, it does suck. So most of the community, there are still people in the community that are on Tumblr in spite of everything. But most of the community said, okay, fuck Tumblr. We're moving out. We're moving to other platforms, you know, Twitter, Blogger, wherever the fuck. And they rebuilt, you know? A couple days ago, Tumblr got the bright idea to rebrand. And what they did is they decided to take like a rainbow collage background of just like a bunch of rainbow colors and use basic ass text and just stick it on there and make it their new logo and say, call themselves Tumblr, the queerest place on the internet. And their reasoning, which I will read from the tweet that flipped the fucking community out, was Tumblr, at Tumblr on Twitter. Well, there's no way around it. At Tumblr is one of the queerest places on the internet. How queer? Apparently, folks on Tumblr are 193% more likely to identify as LGBTQIA+ than on any other social media platform, including Twitter. Is that you? Are you hashtag Tumblr queer?
I would argue Grindr is much more queer than Tumblr.
Well,
can Tumblr, goddamn.
Yeah, so you can imagine that after the Great Purge, mind you, remember how I said that they like made all these algorithms and stuff to keep like nipples and boobies and stuff off of the fucking website? Well, they're still in place despite all the outcry from you know, like Tumblr users and all that. So what it didn't scrub and what Apple's apparently okay with are the transphobic TERF community that's still there, the anti-LGBT and like racist white nationalist groups that are still there. Stormfront, for example, has a blog on Tumblr. Yeah, so you can imagine that the LGBT community that's made its home on Twitter had something to say about this. And I can't read any of them right now because I'm currently banned for what I said.
Damage.
But
damage tables.
So
what?
Nothing.
So Tumblr got a total of 220 likes on this post. The last I checked, there were somewhere around 14 or 15,000 quote retweets. They got ratioed pretty fucking hard. And every, like, if you scroll through the comments on that post, I'll link it in chat because I can't look at it. It won't let me unbanned. Every comment is like a queer person or like an LGBT ally calling them out for their shit. it was a blatant move to get an early jumpstart on Pride, which is next month. The community is not happy to have been co-opted into a rebranding by a website that systematically culled us and does not welcome us back and actively harbors people who despise us.
Yeah, so the first one I see, you actually annihilated a massive queer safe space on the internet after you folded to weird puritanical culture rules about female presenting nipples in NSFW artwork. You don't get to wear queer like a badge of honor when you actually destroyed so much queer artwork.
Yeah.
Didn't Tumblr supported, what was that thing called? Maps?
No, that was
that's Twitter.
I wouldn't say that was support. It was they were allowing certain message board type things.
Yeah, like that's the thing. It's like I don't actively believe I don't believe that Tumblr actively endorses the white nationalists that they have on their sites and the child adult stuff fans that they have on their website, but it's there and it's very pervasive and very easy to find. Yeah. And they've done little to nothing about it, but they sure got rid of us real quick and did nothing to reverse it. And then shamelessly and deeply offensively decided to co-opt us in their rebrand.
I'll be honest, I didn't even know Tumblr was still alive.
Yeah, I had washed my hands of them.
Yeah, after they got rid of NSFW content, a lot of people left, but it still exists for some fandoms, and it's lefty 4chan pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. So let me, because I want to.
What exactly did you say that got you banned?
Well, this is what I'm getting into. I'm hoping I can share some stuff with Rimshee and he can put it up on the screen, if he'd be so kind.
That depends. What is it?
Well, one is a screenshot of the tweet that got me banned, and the other one, or the tweet that got me kicked off the site for 12 hours, and then, well, I don't want to get ahead of myself here. So I guess I'll post it in live show.
Yep.
There's that.
That?
Yeah, well, I'll explain.
Send me the other one so I can get ready.
Yeah, that one too, but don't post the second one until So
that's why I said let me get ready.
Yeah. So
all right.
Yeah. So the first, I got in trouble because I tweeted at Tumblr my response along with the rest of the community that was tearing them down. I said, at Tumblr, my identity is not part of your brand image. Absolutely get fucked and die. Yeah, to which Twitter was like, that's an attack, and that's, like, you can't tell people to die. To which I appealed. I didn't attack a person, I attacked a company. And someone on the Twitter staff that's in charge of okaying appeals okayed my appeal, and after 12 hours, I was able to post again. I immediately went back to Tumblr, to that tweet, and I posted the screenshot that you see on your screen, along with the second picture that I would like Rimshee to post. Oh, it's cut off at the top.
You need the top. There you go. I live, bitch.
And within an hour, I was banned for a week.
Because because you said that? Man, Twitter was saucy.
Which is funny
Twitter
because
is a shit cesspool, so
yeah,
what do you expect?
Which I find really funny because Tumblr actually throws shade at Twitter in that fucking post. You know? But like, you know, because they're like, oh, like we're like they came to
Thanks,
Twitter,
Mickey.
which is where most of the people that got kicked off of Tumblr from the LGBT community went. And like pissed in Twitter's Cheerios saying we're more gay friendly than you. We're more LGBT friendly than you. And it's like technically I'm defending Twitter. But anyway, I'm probably not coming back from this one because the appeal that I sent in this time, and I don't need Twitter to survive. I don't give a fuck. The appeal that I sent in this time. The appeal that I sent in this time was I have convictions and I stand by them. And I'm not apologizing for attacking a company that both protects and harbors white nationalists and pedophiles and co-ops my identity for their brand image. So if you're a fan of all the weird porn that shows up on your Twitter feed because you follow me, sorry.
Say goodbye.
Yeah.
Man, what's really fucked up about all this is I've said way worse shit to Tariq Nasheed.
Yeah, but that's Tariq Nasheed.
He still
Twitter's racist.
Blocked. He still hasn't blocked me. It's his fans that report me. It's fucking hilarious.
Say what you will about Tariq Nasheed, and I'll probably agree with you. At least he has the balls to fucking deal with Jables.
Yeah.
I get tempted to block Jables once a week.
Oh no, he'll invite people that disagree with him onto his little podcast radio show thing.
I know, that's my point. There's at least some. You have to give him some respect for that.
I'm still not entirely convinced that Tariq Nasheed is real. I there's a little bit of me that thinks that he's just a massive troll.
Yeah, like I said, say what you will about Tariq Nasheed, and you're probably correct no matter what you're saying. At least he'll entertain opposing views to what he publicly professes.
Well, especially when he went on the when he made the what was that, the suspected white supremacist thing. The one that had a quote unquote accidental swastika as its logo.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. After that came out, I was like, "Is Tariq Nasheed just a troll? Is he just a fucking troll? I don't know what's going on here."
I mean, the two things that stand out to me that support your argument, Jables, are one, wash your ass.
Yeah, better wash your ass.
Two, the fucking story of like that member of his street team, that like young like white college kid that was going around like hyping him up. And then when he asked, like, "Yo, can I just have a T-shirt?" He was like, "Yeah, that'll be $20."
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Tariq, but god damn, am I getting in? Viewing it as him being a troll, fucking genius.
Yeah.
If I view it as him being serious, I'm like, well, you could at least kick Sean King's ass.
To be honest, that doesn't take much, but
yeah, that was the whole thing with with me. Fucking Tumblr purged the LGBT community for the most part from their platform. Waited a year or two, decided to co-opt our community in their rebrand, and got ratioed into the fucking earth.
Yeah.
And I'm upset that no social media commentators are talking about it right now because it's actually really fucking funny.
Real quick, Mickey the Ficky resubscribed tier 1 for 17 months. Thanks, Mickey.
Love you, darling.
Yeah, it's Tumblr was always a cesspool. Most internet companies are like social media platforms, especially, promote themselves as one thing and they end up not being that, or they are actually that thing, but because they're that thing, it gets filled with a lot of right-wing people, and then nobody wants to join because it's filled with people that got banned from everywhere else.
Thanks, Larry.
Larry, thanks.
Oh, Larry, thank you.
Thank you very much. To sum up Tumblr.
Yeah, it's a minute and a half long. So
Tumblr's for dating or just hookups. Mickey.
Tumblr's for no one. Stay off Tumblr.
Yeah. God, I used to remember back in its heyday when it used to be nothing but emo and I love this one character and I'm gonna make a shit ton of Tumblr posts about it. Their love can never be.
Rimshee, are you gonna play the video that Larry sent?
I need a link.
It was in the donation. Here, I'll.
Yeah, I don't have access to that shit, Jables.
Oh yeah, I don't know why you don't. You should have access to it.
Because I don't know where to go to it. Because you're the one who dealt with the Streamlabs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Are you saying that Jables is the one that holds your hand through everything?
We hold each other's hand. Shut the fuck up.
No, it's he knows a lot more about certain things, and then I know things about the other stuff. It's a weird mishmash. It's a very 50-50 thing that we got going on. Or Rimshee, another option that you have is you could just watch me live streaming this.
I've already pulled it up, so I'm gonna go ahead and fade over to that, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit play.
Hi, I'm Terry Tumblr, and here's a message to all 14 of our users who still use this site. Now, we're pretty hip and happening, so we know what all of you really love about Tumblr. That's right, our family-friendly values. So, on December 17th, we will officially be banning all pornographic material on the site. So long, dongs, vamoose, vaginas! But don't worry, we're inclusive AF, so that ban also only includes female presenting nipples. Sounds legit. We're also proud to announce a new update. No more photos! After all, a photo or a piece of art could contain a big old dick, and we know none of you want to see that. Unless it's a photo of a male presenting nipple. Then that's fine, whatever the fuck that means. Well, I've been told we still have 100 billion porn bots, and while we could, have a better moderating system, or not be a shitty crumbling website, instead we're proud to announce a new update. No more words! Just, you can't write words, because otherwise you could write the words big fat drippy schlong, or massive quivering horsecock, or pee-pee. Instead, you'll be able to communicate exclusively with our brand new male-presenting nipple emojis, which, what? Oh, we lost our last user? Fucking finally.
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I'm free.
Yeah, that sums up Tumblr.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's Jeff. His name is now Corn. Even though it's supposed to be Kara. Or Cora, whatever the fuck that name was supposed to be.
Honestly, if you put Jeff and Jonathan Davis next to each other, the only reason I'd be able to tell the difference is because of the eyes.
That is true. Jeff has very good eyes. Naming my kid Corn. Well, to be honest, in this day and age, it probably would not make him special because we got so many other different names that I don't know why they named these people.
Yeah, like Pilot Inspector Rocket Ship.
Beefy.
Yeah, you know what's really great about tonight? I don't have to look up any articles for next week because we got so many now.
Yeah, but you're still going to. You know
yeah,
you're still going to.
It's part of my routine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we went through 2. You found what, like 5, and I had 3 already.
Mm-hmm.
I did suggest 1, but I don't think it would be really good or not.
It doesn't matter.
Well-
Nick's live right now, by the way.
Yeah, no, I was just going to check. Yeah, I can raid whenever.
Cool. Thank you everybody for joining us. I'd say follow Addy on Twitter, but you know. Follow me on Twitter at James Boogly for updates on all shows I'll be on. We'll be back next Friday at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And we also tune in on Monday at 8 p.m. Pacific Time, 11 p.m. Eastern. I'll be on the show Underhaven. Look them up on YouTube. I'd like to see some familiar names in the chat. That would be very nice. But
at 8, yeah. Remind me on Monday, and I'll see about stopping by.
Yeah, I'm really nervous about it because, like, on this show and Nick's show, like, I can kind of do whatever the fuck I want. But I'm on somebody else's platform, so I have to kind of adhere to like what they're doing.
See how much of
We
a
should
shit
probably
show it will
raid
be.
to we should probably raid to Nick's show before everyone leaves to go there on their own.
Yeah. All right.
Oh shit! We just lost the raid because we took so long. I gotta restart it.
No, it
Oh,
still
no.
says Lesser Discord is raiding with a party of 14, so you're good.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
It automatically did it. Well, in that case,
we're
going off air. Yeah, main
Have a
thing.
good night, everybody.
Bye.
Yep.